All right, guys, good morning. Good morning. Welcome aboard to the Morning Note. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of GAR Capital. It is Monday, April 24th, 2023. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to join me this morning and every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Before we begin, bottom right-hand corner of your screen, the little black logo of ours, click on that. Turn on notifications, subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe to our channel. We are at 8597 subscribers, trying to get to 10,000 subs. Really do appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that little bell notification logo so you don't miss any of our videos. I do a video every Friday after the bell. Well, right around 4:35 to recap our week, go over our trades, go over the market, and then every day we do the morning note. So if you're interested in more videos, or if there's anything you would like to see, feel free to comment on our videos so at least I have an idea on what you guys want to watch. This is your channel. Let's talk about things that you want to talk about. Dow futures down about 42 points this morning. NASDAQ is green this morning. S&P is flat, 41.55. Russell is down about 0.15%, 17.98. Crude oil is down about 1%. Remember, we talked about that 85 level. We talked about that gap fill level. More than likely, it's probably going to fill relatively soon. Only thing with crude oil is the fact that the margins in terms of doing futures is a little expensive. So we can keep an eye if you wanted to get below 76.75, and then you could target that gap fill for about a buck move. Not exactly a ton of action, but again, something to look at in terms of crude oil. You can see that gap fill here. We've been talking about that for a while. Gasoline futures down about 1% this morning, $2.57. Good morning, Zoom Balloon. It's time. Me and Zoom Balloon, we're talking on Instagram DMs. My man's in England. Big fan. Thank you so much for watching us from England. Gold futures up about 0.21%, $19.94 an ounce. Silver futures 25.10 an ounce. Let's see, $3.96 for copper futures, down about 0.33%. Euro dollar 110.20, up 30 pips. 134.52 for the dollar yen, up 40 pips. Pound dollar up about 8 pips, pretty much flat, 124.49. Bitcoin is up, bouncing a little bit this morning, 27,450. We're still waiting for 30,000 to break. 1847 for Ethereum, pretty quiet. Again, we're still waiting for that 2,000 level to break again. VIX is at 1742. We do have a gap to fill on the VIX on the 1 hour chart. So I expect at least somewhat of a little bit of a rise this morning. So we can get this fill here right around 1678. Then after that, we could do it like Friday, where we just bounce on the VIX and the S&P slid. So again, I expect a little bit of strength coming in this morning, as the volatility index should fill this gap of around 1678. Let's see, the 10-year treasury yield 3.528% this morning. The dollar index this morning, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Dollar index is falling, but again, we still need to get below $100.82. It's really just holding on and seems to be continuing to fall, obviously, but just kind of holding up. Again, we had that death cross a while back. This is when the 200 broke below the 50-day moving average. That was back in January, and it's been bearish ever since. We also have a death cross on the IWM, which is the Russell 2000 I read, and you can see it here. We just got the golden cross, the death cross on 420. Let's see if we break below 172.07. If that does break, then we'll take a look at the target of around 165 to 166 for IWM. In terms of some market movers this morning, pretty quiet. Again, we do have earnings coming up. Coca-Cola did beat. They're up about 1.64%. Energy is down this morning. Microsoft down about 0.61%. Apple is down 0.26%. Google is slightly green. Meta slightly green. Amazon up 0.79%. That's the biggest winner or the leader in the clubhouse in terms of the mega caps. They report their earnings on Thursday. I have an alert above 108.15. There was a lot of volume on the 110s for this week. So let's see. We did break above the 200-day. We want to get above 108.15. If that does break, I'll take an eye on the 110 calls for Amazon. In terms of Tesla, we've shorted last week. Let's see if we can do it again. We're waiting for that level of 162 to break. We're at 164.07. Once we do, we'll take a look at that gap fill, 146.54. No earnings risk there since they reported last week. And pretty quiet. 4,200 end of week. Could be. We need Microsoft to do well. We need Amazon to do well. We need Meta to do well. We need Google to do well in terms of Alphabet. Excuse me. I always call it Google. This is your S&P 500, pretty much quiet, not much going on. I went over the market and previewed the week on Friday. If you want to take a look at that video, it is on our YouTube channel. It was not a live video, it was a recording. So, keep an eye on that, watch it and see, kind of prep yourself for the week. As of right now, we're still looking for 4204. That is your 100-week moving average. Until we break that, it really is just chop city for now. Till we get there by the end of the week, we need a lot of things to go well to do so. So not much to really go over. Honestly, my eyes are on Tesla, on Amazon. DraftKings is at 2211. We had the 22 calls. Well done, team. That was for last week, but again, we already took that. But again, if you have runners, it is still ready to go. And let's see if DraftKings has a little more. I mean, look at this thing. Breaking out here. Got a target of 23.85. Let's see if we hold above 22, and then we can target maybe 23 or 24 calls, depending on the volume. There is no earnings risk on DraftKings, so let's see what we get. Other than that, guys, I wish there was more to talk about, but again, it's probably just going to be choppy. I expect a little bit of a bounce this morning as we get the volatility index, the VIX, gap fill to the downside. And after that, I mean, until we get to 4,200, we'll see. And unless we break below 4,120, we're just in a chop range. We'll do the best we can, but I don't expect much today, to be completely honest. Tomorrow, our earnings do begin with Alphabet and Microsoft after the bell. Good morning, Carlos. Do you see gold testing 1950 before the next leg up? Well, that's going to be dependent on the dollar, obviously. So if the dollar does bounce higher, then we expect the gold to fall a little more. Let's take a look at the daily. Remember, we talked about this possible double top. We are below the 20-day moving average. So where do we want to get to around 1950? We want to break below 1985 to get there. And you may have a target of 1931 on the daily. In terms of us bouncing, it's really just set on the dollar. If we have more recession fears, maybe EPS starts falling. If we have a weak earnings report, then gold should bounce back to around that 2050 level. I think that we have a little more downside. Again, you could see just that double top, and it has gotten a little bit ahead of itself. Maybe we get a retest of that 50-day moving average and then bounce and hold from there. But as of right now, if you break below 1985, 1973, kind of that zone, then you could target 1931 or 1950 if that's your target. I think there is no gap there, so nothing really to worry, nothing really to look at here. But again, that 20-day moving average, if we recapture that, then we'll probably bounce. But we need to stay below 2009. If you're looking to go short, that would probably be my stop, 2010, and then target 1931 as the 50-day moving average. But I have not opened any gold shorts or anything like that, so we'll keep an eye. As of right now, guys, it's just really choppy. That's really much we can say. So I don't expect much today. Again, we're going to take it easy. We're going to take it step by step, day by day, and see if we can continue that momentum until the end of the week. This is the end of the month this week, so let's see what we get. Let's make it a great April. Let's make it a great trading Monday. I will catch you guys tomorrow for the morning note. Have a great rest of your morning and day. I will see you then. Cheers.